Hello everyone, and welcome to another knife review on the Z channel. So today we're going to be talking about the SC6. Alright, the SC6 is, to me, it's one of the most exceptional blades that has ever been made. And I say that for several reasons. Going for what I generally like in a knife, the size, the weight, the way the handle feels, the abilities, and the type of torture tests that I've seen it put through from many different people, it makes me very confident and comfortable with the purchase of this knife. And then going back to the way that I snipe deals on eBay, as I explained in my Seal Pup review of the SOG, that if you are patient, you can find excellent deals and you will save money and time, and, well, not so much time, but you'll definitely save money. So it's being patient and waiting out the good deals that you can find on eBay. And in this case, I was really fortunate because not only did I get this for a great deal for the bid that I wanted on, but I also got an extra 20% off through an eBay coupon. So that really put this knife easily within reach, and it made it very manageable financially to pick this one up. Now, I've seen these go anywhere from 200, 40 range to like the mid 50s. I believe you can get a brand new one with the sheath and everything around like the 155, 160 range. Maybe a little bit less if you find a solid deal. And in this case, I won this for $86, and then I got about 20% off the top of that. So it really brought the price down for me, and it made it a sweet deal. The only drawback is that I did not get a sheath with this knife. And so, which really isn't a bad thing, because I've seen the Esee sheaths, and it's not that they're bad. It's just that I want to go for something a little bit more long-term and quality. And so if you've ever heard of Hedgehog Leather Works, they have done some really remarkable sheath making, and there's a lot of reviews about their sheaths on YouTube. You can look them up, look up any Hedgehog Leather sheath review, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. The double stitching, the quality of the leather, the thought that goes into the fitting of each knife specifically. Now, they made one tailor-made for an SC5, and I really wanted to get the SC5, but the deal for this SC6 came along, and I also had a friend that picked one of these SC6s up, and it's just an awesome knife. And so let's go ahead and jump into this knife real quick, and I'll show you some goods, and then we'll go over some more points about it. So alright, so in the top of the box, you get these Esee, the description of it. It's the 1095 steel, and then it also goes over the part of the warranty and everything like that. The good thing about the Esee company is that for every knife that you get, even if you don't have a receipt, it will still be under warranty for life. And so if there's any kind of defects, or if you break it, or anything that makes the knife not functioning anymore, they will replace it free of charge. And so that is a really great deal. So it doesn't matter how many times you sell it or how many times you give it away, the warranty is transferable. And so I found that to be really respectful as far as a consumer aspect is concerned, because it really builds the quality of the blade and the reassurance that if something does go wrong, then you can replace that. So the 1095, it has a little bit more tendency to rust, so you need to make sure that you keep it properly lubricated and cleaned. And there's like dry film inhibitors on the blade, so if you don't keep it lubricated, it will rust. And if you rust it, then it's, it could cause some flexing, and it could damage the blade, so you don't want that to happen. So just keep that in mind as you're storing the SC6. Just make sure that you store it properly. So let me get this out of the bubble wrap here and put this over to the side. There was some stickers that came with it. I already put them up on my wall. Anyhow, here's the SE6. You can really see a lot of the detail in the blade. It feels really good. You got the rigid spine. It's really sharp out of the box. Like, you can feel the razor's edge. You can't really see it too good on the camera angle here, but you know, it's a USA blade by Rowan, and the handle, I really like the feel of the handle, the pommel at the end. You have the hole for the lanyard, and I know that these handles can be exchanged out. If you want to spend some more money, you can get a different handle, whether you like the micarta or, you know, whatever fits your hand better. I find that this handle itself, the way it is just fine for me, and I'm going to probably go with a dark leather sheath from Hedgehog if I can get them to custom make a leather sheath for this blade, which I'm sure they will. You know, for the right price, you can get whatever you want. So, like I said, they have the SE5 sheath that's already out, and it's fitted for the SE5, but like I said, the SE6, it's definitely going to be one of those blades that you want to carry, scout carry. You know, you can carry it vertically, but it's, for me, it's a really big blade, and having it out of the way so you can carry other gear, you know, if you're backpacking and you want to have a little bit more room, or if you want to carry other equipment up on your front side, on your waist and stuff like that, this won't be in the way. So I like having it tucked in behind my back when I backpack, and it makes it a lot easier for, you know, just the deployment and the you know, overall placement of your weapons and your gear and stuff like that. So looking at everything on it, it's really, really solid. The blade, it's full tang. It goes all the way to the back. You can see exactly where the blade runs through, and it's really heavy. You can do some really good hacking and chopping with it. You know, there's definitely some tactical combative sides of any blade that you can use, and just kind of going back into how a knife feels in your hand. It doesn't matter, you know, if you go switch them side to side, stuff like that. It's really, really comfortable. It flows nicely in the hand. You know, there's a lot of I guess smoothness to it, in my opinion, and so like I said, when I picked this up, I felt really great about it, not just because of the deal that I got, but mostly because I know the quality of it. You know, if I wanted to turn around and sell this knife, even without the sheath, I could easily get $100 for it. So it's, you know, a lot of patience goes into making good purchases and having a solid you know, arsenal or collection of blades. And over the years, I've collected many of them, and I'll be doing some reviews on most of my blades that I have. Even just the mediocre ones, you know, there's use for everything. And, you know, if you're into the kind of stuff that I'm into, you're really going to enjoy a lot more of the reviews and the ideas that I have behind using these knives for different kits and go bags, and just having a certain you know, protection in different areas and places, and, you know, multiple carry options, and different layers of weapon systems, if you will. I'm really proficient with knives. Did a lot of knife training going into some of the martial arts, like with Sistema, you know, Krav Maga, and then Filipino Eskrima, Salat, stuff like that. There's a lot of really awesome knife drills and knife training and knife takeaways, weapon deployment, all kinds of really great stuff that we're going to go over. And so I just wanted to share this SE6 with everyone, let them see, you know, a real quality blade all the way through and through. I mean, it doesn't get much prettier than that. You know, maybe color scheme, if you like a different color handle, obviously, you know, go with what works for you. But for me, it made sense to get this blade, and winning it for $86 minus 20% on top of it, that really made a, you know, it just sweetened the deal up a lot. So aside from needing to get the sheath, which I will eventually, it's going to be put away and stored. Going back to what I was saying earlier about the steel putt blade is, I watch a lot of reviews on YouTube, and people destroy their knives and put them through all kinds of torture tests, and that's how I feel confident in buying things, after seeing, you know, people put them through these kind of tests. So it just makes it easier for me financially, and I can justify the buy a lot more than I can if I was just to pick something at random and, you know, oh, hopefully this will work later on. You know, seeing, you know, 25 or more videos of people putting these things through the torture tests, and they're still, you know, fine chopping and everything like that after they've gone through, you know, ammo cans and steel doors and wood and chopping and hacking things and stuff like that. So it really makes a confident buy for me, and this SE6 is definitely going to be used a lot, especially during most of my traveling and hiking and stuff like that. A lot of the adventures I plan on getting into later in life. So, you know, hopefully someday I'll be able to give this to my grandkids, or one of my grandkids anyway, and you know, they'll be able to use it. It's definitely a knife that'll last a lifetime, and I'm very happy to have gotten it, and I'm happy that I got to share it with the YouTube community. Hopefully you're into this kind of stuff and you're liking what you're seeing. Please continue to support the Z channel. Please like and subscribe and share with your friends and your family. And if you have any questions, leave comments below. If there's any gear reviews you would like to see, I'll be happy to go over it with you. And, you know, we can make some other videos depending on what the audience would like to see. So thank you again for watching. And let me just run this blade one more time through on the camera so you can see it really good.